Ride with us as we do a neighborhood drive-through tour of the Redpoint Village in Summerlin. And that's what we're talking about today. So let's roll! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angela O'Hare, your favorite Las Vegas realtor, and I brought sidekick
Damien. Hi everybody.
And welcome to my Summerlin series. And in this series, you named it, you guessed it, we like to talk about Summerlin, right? Right?
I do. I love it.
Right. Summerlin is the largest master plan community here in the Las Vegas Valley. And last year or so, I've done a neighborhood drive-through tour of the Redpoint Village. However, since then, so much construction has happened, so much has been built up that I thought it was time to do an updated video on the Redpoint Village. Now, Redpoint Village was developed in 2020, and it started around the summer of 2020, right after the whole pandemic scare. And I just remember it being a thought, and a couple of communities were open, and now it's almost sold out, or a lot of communities are almost sold out. So to get to the Redpoint Village, you get off of the 215 and head west on Far Hills, and then you just go a little on up to Far Hills, and we're at the Redpoint Village. So we're going to go through each of the builders and talk about them and what types of homes they have to offer, and if they're still selling or if they're closed out in this video. What do you think?
I love that idea. It's great. It's a beautiful day today, too.
Yeah, so Redpoint is part of the Summerlin West Village. It's on the west of 215, super close to Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area. And it is part of a bigger design where there's going to be 5 more villages coming soon. And that does not include the Kestrel Commons Village or the Kestrel Village. So in Summerlin West so far, we have the Vistas Village, the Paseos Village, Stonebridge Village, Redpoint Village, Redpoint Square Village, and then Kestrel Commons and Kestrel Village. Mm-hmm. Straight ahead, as you can see, there's a lot of going on. And I mean, they don't have signs of what the builders are going to be, but there's going to be more villages super close to Red Rock. So we're taking a right on Sky Vista. And this is the last point of the Redpoint Village. And we're going to take a tour of Carmel Cliff by Pulte Homes. And they're pretty much almost sold out. They maybe have a handful of lots left.
Ooh, you can see that.
Yeah, it has lots of nice views. I remember when this community first opened, the lot premiums were extremely large. And, you know, after the whole interest rate hikes, they were slashing the lot premium prices, which is pretty nice. But this community is starting in the $1 million range now.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, when it first opened, it was probably in the 800 range. So there's 4 different floor plans to choose from in this community. Let me get my notes. And they range in size between 2,851 square feet to 4,573 square feet, with 4 to 7 bedrooms, 3.5 to 6.5 bathrooms, and 3 to 5 car garages. And they only have 1 single story floor plan, which is called the, I don't want to go down that one, which is called the Cessna. And, but most of these houses are pretty large, and I like the different layout options that you can select for some of these floor plans. So we're going to have Damien record the, there you go. Make sure you don't get the light. There you go. What the houses look like.
I follow instructions well.
So as you can see, there's some resale homes, and then they have a handful of quick move-in homes as well. They're trying to close out this community, and so if you're interested in buying and want to know more about it, just let me know. The last time I did this video, none of these homes were here, so that's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. So they're in the very last row right now. That's an interesting interesting how that house is. It's weird facing, I think. I guess that's how they could have done it.
Yeah.
So these houses on the right have view fencing. You won't probably have many views, but your 2-story house will have some views. Now, usually when you pay these huge lot premiums, they can't guarantee that you will have a view. So in my opinion, sometimes is it even worth spending $200,000-$300,000 on a lot if they can't guarantee a view? Plus, in the future, for resale purposes, when you resell a house that has that huge lot premium, the appraiser's not going to know that you paid that kind of money for your lot, and they're going to be comparing it to apples to apples. They're not, they're going to be looking at houses that sold in that neighborhood that are very comparable to yours. They may give you a bump on your lot, however, they're not going to give you that huge of an increase. So that's why I think it's pros and cons to buying a house with views. You got to really love that house and want to stay in that house for a while. Drove down the wrong way. But these houses right here where the model homes are, those are going to have the primo views because of the elevation of the community. And that's the nice thing about the Redpoint Village is regardless of the community that you're in, the houses are all sloped up. So the house that's on the very top of the community is always going to have the best views. Of course, again, the lot premium is going to be extremely large. Now, when this community was developed and Redpoint Square Village was developed, they are going to be building right next to it, or next to Redpoint Square, the urban core right off of Summerlin Parkway. I don't know when this will be completed. They are actually doing the infrastructure of it. They're doing the roads and everything for it. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like. They said it's going to be the opposite of downtown Summerlin.
Yeah.
Do you remember what they were saying?
They just said it was going to be opposite of downtown Summerlin, very urban-y.
Yeah, very urban-y, outdoorsy.
Outdoorsy, yeah.
Yeah.
Or bike paths. And
I think, and I'm not 100% correct, they could have little shops, and above those shops have apartments. That could be the image of what they're going for. I don't know 100% because a lot of times Summerlin doesn't like to, exactly tell you what all this is about. Surprise. So now we're going to head over to Tri-Point, Kings Canyon, and Overlook. Beautiful day out. Spring has finally sprung here in Vegas. It is April 2023. By the time you watch this video, it could be May, June, whatever. So we've had a very long winter, and we're super excited that it's finally spring here in Vegas.
A very wet one, too.
Yeah, we've had the most wettest winter in decades,
At
probably.
least, yes.
Yeah. But it only took two and a half years to really fully develop this village, because if you think about it, it started in the summer of 2020 and it is April 2023, so it'll be almost 3 years. So that's about right. It takes 3 to 5 years to build out a community here in Summerlin, and I think this community progressed a little faster because of the way everything happened after COVID.
Right.
So
Kings
Canyon. We're over at Overlook, and then to the left is Arroyo's Edge, and Kings Canyon is further down. The last time I did this video was in October of 2021.
Oh, okay.
And this is when they were just taking the priority list for this community. Since then, I've sold a couple houses in Overlook and a couple houses in Kings Canyon. So they're saving the rest of the building at the top.
At the higher elevation.
The higher elevation. They have a handful of lots left, and some of them are quick move-in, and some of them you can build from ground up.
Beautiful
but these
views.
are the last few lots that they have left in this community. And these ones have, I think their lot premiums are right around $300,000.
Oh, wow. I can imagine, because look at it, overlooks the city.
Yep. So that's it. These are all single-story homes. They have 3 different floor plans to choose from. And Damien, if you can get the video ready.
Sure.
that way. And one of my clients' house is on this road, right here to the right somewhere. I'm not going to point it out exactly. So, they are 22 square feet to 54 square feet with 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 to 4.5 bathrooms, 2 to 3 car garages, and they're priced from the 1 millions. Actually, that's my client's house right there. Right there. And these are very cool looking designs. They're very modern designs, some of them mid-century, depending on the asymmetrical roof lines. I really, as you've probably heard in numerous videos, really like Tri-Point Homes. It's one of my favorite builders because of their modern designs of their homes. Again, this is an all single-story community. Ooh, something. Oh, they must be putting in a pool right there.
Yep, putting a pool. Yep, because they busted out both of them, both walls.
Let me see if I can recognize my other client's house. It's either that one. Wow, the last time I was on down this street, it was like full construction.
It's great lines, though.
Yeah. It's very beautiful. Oh, I think it's... I don't remember. It's one of those. Oh, it's right there. The last one on the end.
Oh, okay.
I was getting confused with because I have a client that bought in Kings Canyon single story, and she was down the same road because the roads are pretty much the same. And then you have the model homes right here, and so then they have these very few houses left. This is a gated community, and the HOA total fees is $163 a month. Summerlin West is $55 a month, and Kings Canyon and Overlook is $106. So a total of $163 a month. So not bad.
No.
And all the homes in Redpoint Village and Kestrel Village are gated communities. So you will have 2 HOA fees. You will have Summerlin West HOA fee of $55, and then you'll have that gated community HOA fee.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see from the camera because it's kind of hazy out right now. But you can see the entire Las Vegas Strip and downtown. So now we're going to go into Kings Canyon by Tri-Point Homes. And this is also a gated community with the same HOAs as I mentioned just a minute ago. And they have this pop-up home that just released. It's a model home that they're selling. It's priced at $1.4 million, highly decked out.
Yes.
And if you want to buy the furniture, it's like $9,000. So they have a handful of lots left in here. One of my clients wants to get the very end, Brian.
Oh, yes.
The very end lot right there.
That's a good spot.
Yep. And
I'd wait out for that one, too.
Yep. And he also, the other one in Overlook, they want a different lot. So this is, they saved it. When they first built this community, they built half of this road, and then they saved the last half of this road. So now they're selling these lots right now. And there's a few that are pre-construction, like the Plan 2, the Plan 3. Then you have a Plan 1 there. So again, if you're interested in buying in Summerlin, in this community, I've sold a handful of homes here. I'm your expert in this community. Give me a call. And you know what? I forgot to ask.
Oh, yeah.
Like and subscribe. So that one is my client's home.
Right.
And you're forgetting to video record. Oh, well.
That's okay.
There's the pop-up.
There's the pop-up. Yep, exactly.
They had In-N-Out
Look at this.
Burger,
It's like
catering. And that house has beautiful, beautiful views of the Strip.
Yeah, In-N-Out. They served In-N-Out yesterday.
Yeah. So they have 4 different floor plans in this community, and they range in size between 22 square feet to 32. No, that's wrong. Sorry. They range in size between 2379 square feet to 3893 square feet with 3 to 6 bedrooms, 2.5 to 5.5 bathrooms, and 2 to 4 car garages. And this is priced in the mid 800s, and that would be your single story one. The other Plan 2, 3, and 4 are going to be higher priced. I think the Plan 4 is already over $1 million. So let me just take a left right here, and I'll have Damien record some videos. Some video of it. Not these ones. Right
Okay.
here.
I'll start when you turn the corner.
Right here. Love the design. See those roof lines?
Beautiful. I love them too.
This is the house right here, my client's house. Love it. So Tri-Point used to be Pardee Homes, which is kind of interesting. So we'll just go back up this way so we have better sun. And a few years ago, Tri-Point bought out Pardee Homes here in Las Vegas. You can always tell a Tri-Point home from any other builder just because, again, of the roof lines.
Yeah, they got a good designer.
Yeah. Sorry, folks, I can't really play music anymore because YouTube has this new thing now for copyright licensing on music. I was playing, and we talked about this in a video, a Grateful Dead song, and they was trying to get the license for it, and then I can't get monetized or whatever. So it's very strict right now when it comes to music. I don't know how a lot of these YouTubers are getting away with it. I tried to put some music in it that's very generic, very lame music, unfortunately, but I don't want to get the copyright infringement or anything like that, so I just keep it very simple.
And you know Jerry would not appreciate that. He'd like his music to be played.
Exactly. So we're taking a left on Fox Hill, and we're going to go to Tri-Point's Arroyo's Edge, and their houses range between 1953 to 2280 square feet, and they have 2 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 to 3 bathrooms, and all 2-car garages, priced from the high 500. So these are a little more reasonable than Overlook and Kings Canyon. However, they are much smaller. They're the more affordable. And I've sold a house in here, and I've tried to sell a couple of them. But they opened up last year, and it's amazing how much they've built out. I think they only have one quick move-in in this community, and that's it. And I've done videos on all the model homes for all of these neighborhoods. Now my client got, I think, one of the best lots because it's right here over the Arroyo. So they have beautiful mountain views and some strip views where he's located because he does have a balcony. It is that one right there.
Nice.
Gary, I'll have you record. Nope, I guess not.
When we go down on the other street.
Yeah.
We go that way.
Yeah, we'll go down. Not that way, but going
Yeah.
up. The sun always ruins everything.
No, I love the sun. The sun
Look at
lives in
that
Vegas.
mountain. So, what's going to be happening is right next to this community is another new Tri-Point community of townhomes called Vertex that will be coming soon. No, I don't like that.
Too bright.
Yep, too bright. So we'll have to go down another road to get some houses. So this is the last row. It's not that big of a community. And the monthly HOA for this community is, let's get my cheat sheet. Oh, I guess I never had it. Well, Summerlin West is $55 a month, and that's all I know. So
Got some work to do in here still.
yeah, this row right here is going to have some really killer views.
Wow, yeah, look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, wow.
So this
Really
highest
high.
point right here is going to have both mountain and city views because of where the balcony is going to be.
Okay.
Let's do this so we can get some video footage of the homes. Got a Jeep and new tires. I love the mountains.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Yeah, they're working hard on here.
Now, I know a lot of people are thinking, wow, the houses are so close together, you don't have yards. Well, you know, Summerlin has less than 5,000 acres left, so they're trying to maximize as much as they can. And across the Vegas Valley, including Henderson, we're running out of room, and the only way to go is pretty much north or south, right? So West is pretty much almost done. And so Summerlin wants to maximize the land.
Cool. Nice little community.
Yeah, I like this community. See where those people are going. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I don't know if this is going to be the townhome community right across the way. This is going to take us to Sky Vista.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's closed out. And then, oh, this is Sky Vista, this way. So this is going to go all, I'm not going to go
to Red Rock.
Oh, yeah, let's see where it takes us.
Yeah, let's go.
Not to Red Rock, but that's going to take us all the way down to the 215.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it'll take us to the Kestrel Village connection. Remember, we were up here the other day in Kestrel. So this is pretty cool.
Foxtail Pass.
Wow. This is where we were, Redpoint. And these are going to be all new. You know what?
Let's go up there.
Yeah, let's go up there. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh, it ends.
But this must be a new entrance to
another community.
Another community, because look at that right there.
This is GP.
I wonder if they're going to do an exclusive neighborhood in here.
Ah, that's it's missing.
That's what it looks like, because we have the ridges here in Summerlin, and we have Mesa Ridge, but we don't have any more higher end neighborhoods up here. And I think it's about time, if this is what this is going to be, where you have, look at those views.
Yes.
Let's get out.
You see everything.
Let's get out and show those views.
Look, there's parking spots.
Yep, parking spots.
Perfect. Yeah, we need to show this.
All right, we're gonna stop this and let Damien show. See you on the flip side.
We're up here in Summerlin at the very, very top of Redpoint and Foxtail, where it looks like there's going to be a new community being built up here eventually, but the views are absolutely gorgeous. You see the entire Las Vegas Valley, you see downtown, you see the Strip, you even see Red Rock. That's Redpoint there, Redpoint Village, and you can even see over there in the canyon as well. It's just gorgeous up here.
Yeah, it's amazing, the views. Unfortunately, the camera, the iPhone, can't really
capture
the beauty of the views, because of there's a little haze over the city right now. But I mean, it's just amazing. This is a spot. So I'm hoping that they build a very high-end neighborhood up here in the mountains, and I think they should, because you have McDonald Highlands Ranch over, or the foothills of McDonald Ranch and Henderson, so we need that here. Obviously, the Ridges is a great high-end exclusive community in the Summit, but we don't have any other exclusive high-end communities here.
Right, especially with a view like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very pretty up here.
Yeah. And eventually, all the trails are going to lead from these different master plan communities or villages to Red Rock, which is pretty cool. I have done a video, it's been a minute now, I'm not going to go all the way up there because it ends, on the Summerlin Trail System. There's over 200 miles of trails in Summerlin, and there's 4 or 5 different types of trails. You have your trails like the sidewalks leading into the neighborhoods. You also have the trails leading in between each village so the kids can walk to school. And when they designed the trail system, the goal was that kids can walk to school using the trail system so they didn't have to get onto the main roads. And then you have the trail along the 215, and then you have a trail that's going to eventually lead to Red Rock Canyon, which is pretty cool.
And when we were just up there, there were some a lot of mountain bikers.
Yeah.
Were up there doing some stuff, and I even saw a 4x4 out there doing some stuff in the dirt as well up in the hills. So lots to do.
Yep. So now we are going to Redpoint. We're still on Redpoint Drive and Fox Hill Drive. We're just over past it. And to the left, from what I understand, they're going to be building this huge park. Actually,
Yeah.
let me see the video. Let's take a peek at it.
Before and after.
Yeah, so we can see the before and after, the huge park. So we're getting into a community called The Arches by Lennar Homes. And this is a very high-end, gated, single-story community. When they first opened, the homes were starting at 1.3 and 1.4 million and change. Now they're starting in the 1.4 million and higher change. But there's 3 different floor plans to choose from. All of them have a next-gen suite, and I have done a video on each of these model homes. And not only does it have the next-gen suite, it also has Tesla solar.
Yes.
It has 2 Tesla charging stations in the garage, and it also has 2 tankless water heaters, which is pretty cool. These houses range in size between 3,775 square feet to 3,976 square feet with 4 to 5 bedrooms, 4.5 to 5.5 bathrooms, and all 3 car garages. So this is a very high-end, exclusive neighborhood by Lennar Homes, and I think it also comes with the Sub-Zero refrigerator, the GE monogram appliances. So you get all the bells and whistles with this community. They have some quick move-in homes, and they've been selling since last year as well. And they're very desert modern. I would say this is a very desert modern style. Like, look at that one right there with the brick. I've never seen a Lennar home like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. It's a very small community. I can't remember how many homes are in here. Just maybe 70, if that. I can't remember specifically. But the HOA in this community, Summerlin West fee of $55. And then you have arches of $115. So your total HOA is $172 a month. So since the last time I'd done this video, I was using my GoPro and my DJ Osmo, and I had a lot of technical issues.
Getting hot.
It got hot, and so then I went to the dash cam, which doesn't have that issue because I just plug it into my car and I don't have to worry about battery issues or burning up. So that's pretty cool. That this is going to be seamless. It's going to be a long one, folks, let me tell you, because we're going through each of these little villages. And the reason I like doing this is for history purposes, because after reviewing my last one that I did of this in October 2021, it was cool to see how it developed.
Yes.
How it progressed, right? So now we're going to go take a look at, I think this is, I can't remember. Oh, that's still Kings Canyon.
Yeah.
I think it's Savannah by Taylor Morrison is next. So we're just going to do like a zigzag. So this community is going from east to west. Whereas the Paseos and the Vistas is going, and Stonebridge is going north to south.
Castellana. It's Castellana.
Oh, this is Castellana. Did I pass it? I'm too busy talking. All right, let's flip a B.
Texas is Far Hills.
Yep. Whoops. I was too busy telling you how the villages go. No, wait a minute. Actually, I lied. So the Vistas, it goes... No, okay. So the Vistas and the Paseos, that goes from...
Because the Paseos are back there.
Yeah, I guess it does go north to south. And this is going up. So let's go into Castellana. So originally when this community was developed, we had Castellana. We had no clue that there was going to be a Castellana 2 or Castellana 1, which is a single-story homes, and Castellana 2 is a two-story homes. But when this community first opened, I only thought this was going to be an all two-story community. And I sold about 3 or 4 homes in this community. So right now, Castellana 2, which is the two-story homes, is completely sold out. They may have one quick move-in. And so now here's the models for Castellana 1. Sorry, it's confusing because they did it that way. And these were the models for Castellana 2, but I think they've sold them.
Okay.
So the Castellana 2, the houses range in size between 2,066 square feet to 2,662 square feet with 4 different floor plans to choose from, 3 to 6 bedrooms, 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms, and 2-car garages, priced from the high 600s. When they first opened, it was definitely a lot cheaper than that, but that's okay. I should see the phone and get this side.
Yeah. Eric, try it.
I'm gonna get this side. Alrighty, folks. Let's take my hand in videography. So, cool thing is, Damien and I bought a... What did we buy, Damien?
We bought a drone, actually.
Yes.
So we're going to start getting some drone footage for everybody, especially some upcoming video ideas we have planned.
Yeah, we're going to step up the game. I'm very old school when it comes to video making. I actually like to edit my videos and do all the video footage. However, you know, it would be kind of nice to relinquish the reins and not have to do it anymore. So to the right, we have Castellana, which is all single-story community, and mixed in with the Castellana 2, which is the two-story community. So they have on this one 3 different floor plans to choose from. And they're like the ones over in Savannah. They're all single-story again, and you have the poppy, sunflower, violet, and tulip.
Tulip, yes.
Yep. And they range in size between 2,241 square feet to 2,574 square feet with 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms, and 2 to 3 car garages, priced from the low 700s. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get good video footage of the single-story homes.
I can try like this little section here.
Yeah, it's only a handful though.
That's all right. It's something. Give people an idea. No?
We'll go back and go down that row and do it. I'll flip a B like I like, and I'll record it because usually when the sun is behind the houses, it's very hard to get a good video footage of the house. And it's funny, I had 2 clients that bought on the same road in the Castellana 2, which was pretty cool. And we were trying to sell one of these houses, and it had phenomenal views.
Yes,
remember?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it had friggin' phenomenal views. Oh, here we go. You can get this row right here.
Okay.
So these are all like, you know, I would say these are Spanish style contemporary homes, whereas the Arches is the desert modern homes. But I like the fact that all of them have 3-car garages, and this is for the single-story homes. We don't need to get this because I already got that. Alrighty. So it's amazing how much this has developed in a year or two. And I remember my clients were the very first clients. One of them were the very first clients that bought in this community. They were the first house that opened. And the reason
That's
they
awesome.
had delays, and we just closed, it was a year ago they opened, and they had delays was because it took forever for NV Energy to put the electrical boxes out.
Whoa, that's
So they were
interesting.
supposed to close in January of 2022, and we didn't close until like this time frame because of that, which kind of sucked.
Right. Yeah, that's a strange one. Waiting for the Nevada Energy.
Yeah, well, you know, it was post-COVID era, you know, so everything was still backlogged for all the new construction that was being built. Nevada Energy couldn't keep up with all of it. So it took them a long time, and same thing happened over in Lennar Heritage, too, for a while. It took them a while to get their electrical boxes.
Cool. That was Savannah.
Savannah's right there.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
That's
So
Castellana and then
yeah,
Savannah.
this is Castellana and Savannah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to take a left on Far Hills, sorry. And like I said, we're zigzagging. Okay, now we're going to take a tour of Savannah, which is an all single-story gated community, and this has been around since 2020-ish time frame. I think they have 6 different floor plans to choose from, and they range in size between 1981 to 2574 square feet, with 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3.5 bathrooms, and 2 to 3 car garages, priced from the mid to high 600s depending on the collection. They do have a beautiful community park. And I like the fact that it's all single story. So these used to be model homes. So they must have sold these too because they shortened the gate and sold them. Those were the bigger floor plans that Violet. So now they only have 2 models left. Wow, look at that crow.
That's real too.
Yeah,
That's a real
it
crow.
is.
Huge.
So this is almost sold out. This community is pretty much done. And I like the fact that they have the 3-car garage options. I like the fact that it's a single-story all community. A lot of people like that, and it's nice that it's pretty much done on this side. All right, so we'll
I should take some video of this.
yeah, let's get some of this house.
It's beautiful. Once you turn the corner.
Yeah. So behind it is the Archers community. Now the HOA for this is, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different floor plans with 2 collections. And the monthly HOA for Summerlin West is $55. Savannah is $67. And the total monthly HOA is $124. And the SIDs are $588 biannually. So this I would consider more of a Spanish contemporary style. Because they don't really have that asymmetrical roof lines, but they do have some craftsman looks to it as well. This is collection 2 where we're at, and now we're heading into collection 1. But when you buy in this community, no one's going to know which one was collection 2 or which one was collection 1.
In the end,
In
right.
the end, yeah, exactly. That's interesting how they're parking their cars with the shorter driveway.
They make it look cool.
Yeah, I tried to sell a lot on one of those at one point in time. It was to Ken and Al.
Oh, yeah?
But they bought at Trilogy Summerlin.
Yeah,
instead.
that's a beautiful place,
Yeah.
too. They chose wisely.
Yes.
This is nice in here, too, though.
Yeah, this is very nice. And the streets seem a little wider in here.
Good point.
Yeah, because some of the ones seem a little narrower. I mean, when you do live in a single-story community, it doesn't feel very claustrophobic because it's all single-story homes. I had a client that bought this lot, and he was going to sell it. I don't wonder if he sold it. Because I sold his house, and he was buying that house, but then they moved to Texas or something. Obviously, he didn't use me to list it. Unless they're renting it out. Alrighty. Let's keep on moving on.
Keep on trucking.
Mm-hmm. As Grateful Dead would say.
Yes.
So right here, they're going to have that park still. It's going to be a very huge park. They have 2 parks in this community. There's one where we're going to take a stop at real quick and do a video at Acadia Ridge, right in front of Acadia Ridge by Toll Brothers. So we are on Redpoint Drive, I do believe still, and turning right on Ridge Pine. We'll take a tour of Acadia Ridge first, and then we'll take a tour of Crystal Canyon, and that will end our tour of Redpoint Village. So we're going to stop right now and take a peek at this park. We'll see you on the flip side. Yeah, they just recently, I don't remember exactly when, they just finished this park, but super cute. It's small, but I like it, especially if you live over here in Acadia Ridge, because they also, in this community, have a community pool. Only the residents of Acadia Ridge can take advantage of it. So that would be perfect for if you have a young family. You can come enjoy the park, have a picnic, enjoy the play area.
They did a really good job in here.
Yeah, it's very nice. Coarse grass. I would like to see an alternative use instead of grass, but I'm sure turf would be super hot, right?
Yeah.
And it'd probably be hard to keep track with the dogs peeing and stuff. I was gonna say peeing and yikes. Look at the mountain views. Beautiful.
Where did all the poo go?
All right, folks, we'll see you back at the car. Look what we just discovered. A cute little workout. You can do your sit-ups and some of these things. What do you call this kind of thing?
For your abs?
Yeah, abs. And
walk the plank over here.
yep. It's a cute little park. Here's another angle of it. Yeah. Beautiful day out. That was a great park. What'd you think?
I thought it was beautiful.
It's cute. I mean, it's not a big park, but it's a gorgeous day. And I'm so happy that spring has finally sprung. And I was telling Damien that we are going to have a very short spring this year. And summer is going to be very hitting us fast because next week it's going to be in the 90s.
Yes. Long winter this year.
Yes. Too long of a winter. So now we're going into Acadia Ridge by Toll Brothers, and they have 6 different floor plans to choose from in this community. They have 3 single-story homes and 3 two-story homes. The two-story homes are like the single-story version, but they call it Elite, where they add a loft and 2 other bedrooms upstairs. The nice thing is that the primary bedroom is always going to be on the first floor, which is nice. This has been around for a little while, and with Toll Brothers, as you know, they take a very long time to build. They say when we go in the sales office 11 months, but I don't believe them. It's like 15 plus months. Especially when we had supply chain issues, it was really bad. So these houses, there's 151 single family homes that some of them have great views depending on where they're located. And the single story floor plans range in size between 2,002 square feet to 2,055 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and 2 car garages. Then we have the 2-story version, which ranges in size between 2,739 square feet to 2,824 square feet with 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and 2 car garages. So that's the only sad thing is that they don't have 3 car garages here. So this is very similar to the Stonebridge Village, the Shadow Point, where in Shadow Point they had the similar situation where it was single story and then you can add the loft and 2-bedroom option. But I think at Shadow Point it was just only the just a loft and a bedroom upstairs. So now this community is about 75% sold out. They do not have any quick move-ins for their 2-story versions, but they do have 3 or 4 quick move-ins for the single-story versions. And I don't know if I mentioned the price, but they're priced in the mid-700s for the single-story homes. And the HOA for this community is $55 for Summerlin West, $110 for Acadia Ridge, and the total HOA is $165. And the biannually SID is $544. So as you can see, they still have a handful of lots left where you can build from the ground up. Again, keep in mind it's going to take at least 11 plus months. And as I mentioned before, they do have a community pool for only the people that live in this community.
And there's the pool right there.
Yep. I think it'll be opening up this summer finally. It's a nice size pool. I think it's a nice option to have, especially if your lots are smaller. And plus having a pool is a lot of maintenance and it's actually quite expensive. Not only the maintenance expenses, but the electricity expenses and water. Now in Nevada or Las Vegas, they limited the size of the pool that you can have now to up to 600 square feet. So if you want a large pool, then I suggest buying a resale home. So last we're going into Crystal Canyon, which is completely sold out. Also a gated community. They had 2 collections. They had collection 1, which I do believe was all the single story homes, and then collection 2 was the 2-story homes. 6 floor plans in total. So right here, if you can video record it.
Yes.
Were the model homes. Can you expand out? Perfect. So these were the model homes at one point in time, and obviously they're sold out. This is by Woodside Homes, and they had a total of 87 home sites. The single story collection ranged in size between 1,650 square feet to 1,828 square feet with 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2 to 3.5 bathrooms, and all 2 car garages. Whereas the 2-story collection was between 2,300 to 2,400 square feet with 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 to 4.5 bathrooms, and all 2 car garages. I don't remember the pricing specifically for this community when it opened up. I think at that time, it was a couple years ago in 2020 when they first opened, it was in the $500,000 range, I do believe. Don't mark my word. I should have saved all the sheets.
To compare.
Yeah, to compare how much they've gone up since they've opened in this community. So one side is, or partly is the 2-story and partly is the single story. If you can record
Yes, let's do this one too.
Single story ones. The sun's not too bad. Yeah, it's amazing how it's completely finished. And the last time I did a video on here, this was all like nothing. Lots.
This little park right here too.
And they do have a community park in this community as well, which we will take a tour of. So this looks like the all single story. I think they put the single story in the middle. I like it that the single story is not next to the 2-story homes, which is nice. And
Feels more open.
Yeah, it does. And they do have some resale homes.
Oh yeah, there's one.
Yep.
Excellent.
Now, I think at the time there was 87 home sites, but then they opened up this part, the second half. I think there's more home sites than I said. I'm incorrect on that. Just wanted to clarify. This looks like a cul-de-sac. I like this with the little patios. That's cute. The parents can watch their kids.
In the shade.
Making sure things are recording.
Yeah, we're good. 5x5.
Let's see where this car is going.
Let them go first.
Alrighty. Let's just take a quick, I'll let Damien get out and take a quick video of this park, and we'll see you on the next tour.
We're over here in Crystal Canyon, and this is cute little park over here where you can, little jungle gym, and it's a beautiful area, mountain views.
Well, that's a cute little park. Thank you.
Yes.
And that concludes our neighborhood drive-through tour of the Redpoint Village. Let me know in the comments what you think of this Redpoint Village, right? It's amazing how much it's grown in a year and a half, or since the pandemic in 2020. It's completely, almost pretty much built out. Stay tuned. We will be doing a neighborhood drive-through tour of the Redpoint Square Village, and going forward I'm going to be doing a neighborhood drive-through tour of all the villages here in Summerlin. Last month we did the Kestrel Commons in the Kestrel Village, so we're working our way backwards from the newest to the oldest. Years ago, like maybe 4 years ago, I've done a video of all the villages, but that was like 4 years ago, so now it's time to like step up the game and update these videos, right?
Very cool. Yeah, exactly. We got some new stuff, a drone coming and everything.
Yes. But if you're thinking about buying new construction here in Summerlin or resale homes in Summerlin, I am your Summerlin expert. I sell a lot of homes in Summerlin. Just check out my Zillow reviews. People are very happy with me, right?
Yes.
But most importantly, you need to give me a call if you want to buy or sell anywhere in the Las Vegas Valley at 702-370-5112. I've also posted a link to a buyer seller form down in the description below. But most importantly, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, because I talk a lot about all the neighborhoods here in the valley. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace out.